Evening. Welcome to Villa Coco. We're gonna do some gardening. I have to actually decide how I want to garden tonight because I have all these flowers and I've just gotten the last one today that I need. Yay. For my Blue Roses initiative. Now I actually already have blue roses. I don't really need more, but I feel like making more. And so what I need to do now is, this is from the earlier stage in the process. And I don't need them anymore because this is as many orange roses as I want to keep watering. Because I'm really tired of watering all of these every day. In fact, I got tired enough that I stopped watering them every day. And I just kind of did it when I felt like it and not. So this has been several months now. It's a good thing I had at least one blue rose earlier, but I'd like to keep going. So we got this blue. Oh, look. Spots. Let me fill that in real quick. There we go. Anyway, that's why, even though there's orange roses here, there's actually blue pathways because, well, it's for blue roses. So this is the blue section of my island that you can see the blue hyacinths, but there's not actually much blue right up here yet. Anyways, so my first step is gonna be make sure I got some room in my pockets, which I kinda don't. Well, I might have enough. I need to put that rock away. The snowflake, that can go down here. This black rose, I probably should just sell it. But I don't know. I have a hard time selling my hybrids. But we'll see. I'm gonna start with just taking a deep breath. It's the end of an era to get rid of this. But I'm gonna do it. All of these carefully organized orange and purple roses. They're all specific hybrids. This is, oh gosh, I think step 3 of 5 for getting... Oh, well, thanks. That's what I needed. This is step 3 of 5, which is actually like 8, but there's some half steps in between, towards getting blue roses with a specific method. And what I'll actually end up doing is I'm going to replace this flower bed with a step 3 with the red roses that actually belong to step 5, and then I'll be able to... Not that, thank you. Alright, yes. Then I'll be able to get my red roses for step 5 for actually making blue roses, and the orange roses that produce them, that's these ones. I'll be able to get them in the same place and then have all of my watering in the same place. And that will be very nice. Alright, so there's all my orange roses. I've only got 4 spots left for all these roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's not enough. It's blue. A globe! Woohoo! We'll go put this over here for now. Yay! Alright, so these orange roses are definitely just gonna get sold, I think. I'm gonna go take a walk before I come back for these purple ones. Because my orange roses could go a couple places. I could upgrade my orange zone. That's over here. I know I want this to be all orange, but I've never quite managed to get it really working how I wanted. I kind of did a gradient thing with the flowers, but then it's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of too wide and weird, and... It just never has quite worked the way I wanted. So I could always keep them in reserve, do something different with my flowers. But I can always just grow more orange roses as well. They're really easy. I have plenty, so I think I'm just gonna sell them. The only other place would be back here. These designate my peaches so that when I have all of my trees harvested, which sometimes I do, if I have all my trees harvested, then I can tell which ones are which. So like the peaches, kind of orangey, and so they have the orange roses. And then the apples are a nice deep red, so they've got the red roses. The cherries are a little bit different, so they've got red mums. And the pears, of course, have green mums, because those are the only green flowers. Ooh, is that? It is! There's a weed behind there. How dare. No, we will not have that. You can see I actually need to move my green mums a little bit. I didn't realize I didn't have that filled out. I'll come back and do that in a little bit. For now, we're gonna go and visit Nook's Cranny. Welcome, yes, hello. I would like to sell. I will give me approximately 0 bells. Some friends of mine put it. I don't have any qualms of getting rid of the blue windflowers because I have like 1,000,000 of those and they just keep popping up. Every time I think I've caught every single... I'm gonna go ahead and sell a black rose too. Okay, before I change my mind. There we go. But yeah, the blue windflowers. Every time I think I've finally actually marked off all of the spots where they could pop up, they find a way. So... I have no qualms about selling those. 1440, hooray! Okay. Let's go back. Have a viewer, hello! I'm just kind of doing whatever, so... This is a relaxing time, not a... interesting time. It does sound like a date. But with... I thought it was always supposed to snow on Christmas anyways. 12/24/20 would be Christmas. Although that would be Christmas Eve, and I thought it was always supposed to snow on Christmas Day. So these purple roses... Purple roses, I'm not really sure where I want to put them. I need more purple flowers, or I want more purple flowers at least, but... It will rain gifts? I don't know, I mean it could. I'm definitely a real-time player, and I've heard the Toy Day stuff is very date-locked anyways, like you can't advance and see Jingle yet. Because it doesn't match the server times, but I don't really mind. I like seeing it change, and I like having it change kind of in sync with what's happening in my world. So I do like the snow though. We actually haven't had snow where I live yet. So I like being able to experience the snow, especially without being cold or having to drive in it. So I look forward to seeing what happens. Maybe that really will be like raining gifts somehow. Well, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Look, I have exactly 6 blue producing red roses, and I pulled out exactly 6 purple roses. And I wanted more purple over here anyways, so we're just gonna do a 1-to-1. And then, then I can move these tulips that have just kind of been hanging out. I definitely appreciate people who have in doing data mining for Animal Crossing. Like, I was able to finally, after a lot of false starts, I used the Meteor Nook application and found my random weather seeds so that I have weather predictions now. And I really like that so that I can figure out what the heck is going on. Especially with the Aurora, I would love to see the Aurora in game. And I really want to make sure I don't miss it. But it turns out my island, Villa Coco, won't actually get it until January? So that's not so great. I think I'm gonna put another one here. I don't know if I have any other. Not those. Like one here. Maybe I could do that, make a square. I could do this and make a triangle, sort of. I'm gonna start with pulling up these tulips. I know. This butterfly had been hanging out. That's the Purple Emperor model. Definitely my favorite butterfly in the game. Oops. Yeah, I saw that coming. Right. It's my favorite butterfly in the game. That's been hanging out by my front door. So I'll just move that back and steal one of the... Gotta still have plenty of time to go by and replace those for later. I like to keep my tool farm stocked. When I had to craft, I also had the crafting materials over there, but since I got the upgraded Nook's Cranny, I really like the ones that you can buy. I like the convenience, and so that's where most of my bells go, is just buying tools instead of having to craft them. Ooh. Go away. Right. That. Got the butterfly. Well, there's already a butterfly on that side. Okay, so I'm gonna plant those again, and I'm gonna wrap these roses. Here we go. That's the Agrias butterfly. That's my, or Agria. Agria butterfly? Presumably it's Agria because it's like, I wonder if it finds me disagreeable. Whatever butterfly it is. This one's my second favorite. Because it's pink and purple and black and pretty. But Great Purple Emperor. I don't know. I just like it a little bit better for some reason. So I want to put purple here. Let's see. And one extra. Should probably also do something with these pumpkins eventually, but there's always more to do. That's a later thing. It's one of the things I like about Animal Crossing. There is always something a little bit more to do later. Right now... Okay. I think I know. I think I'm gonna grab this one rose, since that doesn't really fit anyways. Put a tulip there instead. Boop. Yeah. My house. Can't really see much of it. It actually has a purple roof, but you can't see that because of the snow. But... Okay, so now we've got kind of this cool diagonal thing going on. I want to keep that going on, so I can just drop a custom design. Or I could put some furniture there. I've got the other butterflies in my pastel zone. And my walking leaf. We had some pumpkins. Got black and orange with the monarch butterfly. And there used to be an entrance over here. This used to be a little bit smaller. And then I did the rock garden and made it bigger. So I've got to figure that. And then these these blue and white flowers are just hanging out. That's not really where I want them. I just didn't have anything better to put there, and I had those in my pocket, so I was like, sure, let's do it. It's the wrong season for this green stuff. Don't want random leaves, especially not green leaves. We'll put those back in the spring. See what I've got in my designs. I don't have windflowers or cedar around. Could just do blank or wood. Just do wood. Oop, that went the wrong way. Hang on. I don't know that I like this. It's the right idea. I'll just do my little blue planks. This is a version of that. It's just not quite same. I did a sort of solid wooden floor. That looks really cool, but that's also not right for here. It's not the right time for clover. The vines are also not for winter. It's hard to find a good ground cover for winter that makes sense. I could do my little rock path. I could also switch and just do a different path. This is just regular dirt path under here, but I think we're gonna wipe it off and start over. But I want it to look like, you know, this is a path overlaid inside this garden. I don't want it to be just... I don't want it to be separate. Like, this is all one thing, and you go inside. Let's try the blue planks. It's okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I do actually like that. There we go. I can so put down a custom design. Just not. There we go. Alright, it's a little funky, but I think I like it. That I still gotta roll my Snowboy for today. I had tried it earlier and then I had to reset it and close the game because I managed to push the big ball on top of the small one instead of the other way around, and oh boy, that is very far from perfection. So mix these greens first. I don't know that I have a way none of them touch each other. That's, of course, the best. Let's see. Keep having to open my pocket so I can see behind and count. I know. the flowers. Don't like that. Oh well. Some of the problem is, I've been playing Breath of the Wild as well, and in Breath of the Wild, the pickup button and the action button are switched, and so I keep doing the wrong thing in the wrong game when I switch back and forth. Shovel is out of... Okay, so this, I don't know if it makes any sense, but whatever. It's something. It's done. And now you can see it a little bit better from this side too. At this angle. I mean, it looks worse from this angle because there's gaps now. But it'll get filled in. So, hooray! Right. I'm gonna go my reds away. Oh. 6. Go ahead and start it all the way up here. Here we go. Alright, so these oranges will hopefully make lots more reds for me, and these reds will 25% of the time make blues. Which is good, because I still need at least 3 more blue roses. Hello! I'm gonna go count and make sure that 3 is actually all I need for now. See, I got one corner here with a blue rose, but I would actually like all of these corners to be blue roses. Yeah, breeding flowers, it's fussy. But you know, for a while it was kind of the right amount of fussy. Like, it gave me something to do that only took, you know, a few minutes every day. But it was something I could check in every day and see, like, oh, did I get lucky? You know, have I gotten all the hybrids yet? I did get a couple hybrids from a friend of mine. Like my green mums, I didn't ever actually get to breeding all the way through the green mum chain. A friend of mine brought some over for a temporary thing, and then I was just like, you know what? This is fine, thank you. But I have really enjoyed the blue roses. I found a guide, I think it was on Twitter, and it has like a 2-pronged approach, and then you also have to do some breeding, and then there's a step where you have to check and make sure that your purple roses are the correct ones, or maybe it's... Yeah, I think you check the purple roses and they have to produce only... No, they can't produce only white. You have to produce yellow. I don't need to have my shovel. I don't need to have my shovel out when I'm rolling a Snowboy. Anyways, it was a huge pain, but that kind of makes it all the more fun for me, at least. Yeah, lots of flower science. Definitely grateful for the data miners there. If they hadn't data mined the exact genomes and stuff, I would have been like, so lost. Hey, oop, you know what? There's this little red, but we're gonna get rid of that. I don't need it. It's cute, but we have all of these other red cosmoses. This is Ketchup's stage. This is Ketchup's house. And she just happened to have the space for Snowboys, but She has plenty of red cosmos and a few yellow roses. Oh, back here. This is nearly full size. Quite. But yeah, the data mining helped a lot so that I could understand what was going on. Some of it was also just understanding, like, it's just basic Mendelian genetics, but you also have to know the different options for each flower as to, like, what will look correct. So it helps to have a little bit of a background and, like, remember my high school, like, Punnett squares and stuff, which I always really liked in high school. I think this is big enough. Feels bigger though. It's hard for me to tell when it's actually at maximum. Out of focus. It hasn't really gotten any bigger. I thought it was supposed to be about kind of like halfway between my ears and the top of my head. I had to change my hairstyle because the one I like normally covers my ears. I like this one too, though. But I just use a basic method. I've seen the like 10 squares method. My mat looks compact. I really just like paths, so it doesn't feel as compact when you're walking through it. I can walk through it a little bit, but yeah, I just do the Snowboy method where you kind of eyeball it and get the big one to max and then the little one to the tops or the bottoms of your ears. I think I gotta do one more little circuit around. The tricky part for me is because I have so many paths, it's hard to have an open space for the Snowboys. This is literally the only place I had space for it. Alright, I think this is just right. We're gonna... Oh no! Oh no, this is too big. Okay. There's something it doesn't like... Shrink this down again. It doesn't like something about being next to the wall. But I made a Snowboy here before. Yeah, the path method seems good, and if I had more space, I would probably have done that one. Oh, that's definitely too big. Thank you. Still too big. Alright, we're gonna do it the hard way. I guess I could count out 10 squares of this path. But yeah, I actually had a different place I wanted to it, but for some reason the snowballs wouldn't spawn there. That place I could have gotten a path. I'll show you in a second. That looks better. Let's give this a shot. Oop, nope. Push it more. Nope, I know you want to push the ball. Don't push the ball. Alright, that should be good if it'll let me... There we go! Yes! It's a little tricky. I've managed to do it most of the time though since I learned it. It took me like 1 or 2 tries to figure out if it was the tops of my ears or the middle of my ears. But once I figured out it's truly the bottoms of the ears, and if I get it at the bottoms and then I can roll it just like 2 squares more or less onto the snowball, then it works. So please stick around here and show the locals what a flawless snow creation looks like, because then you will keep giving me our snowflakes. Let's see. Counter. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? A large or frozen counter. like I said, for me, it's really just because I don't want to destroy the rest of my island and then have to put it back later. Um, my island is a lot more like there's like lots of little pockets, and so there wasn't a big like 10 square wide space where I could do something. I don't think I want to make this right now. That's cute, but yeah, so I have this little sort of square place where I can make snowboys, but then I have to roll them around and I can't do the long 10 thing, or 10 square path thing. But then I had wanted them to spawn like through here. I don't know why, but for some reason, like this would have worked perfectly for me. I could just pick up all of these train sets outside of Biff's house and roll it from one end to the other. And snowballs won't spawn here. They just don't. I don't know why. But, I don't mind a little more effort. It's only once a day and, you know, it's interesting enough. And the nice part is because they do keep giving you large snowflakes, even after the day you've built them, like, it's okay. I still want to get all the DIY recipes, but if I mess up once a day, you know, and get it just a little bit off, that's okay. Right. Hooray! I built a snowfolk. You can see I have a lot of Nook miles. I don't need any more, but they just keep giving them to me. Oh, that's because I just kind of stopped fishing a lot. Same with bug catching. I do still need to get more underwater creatures. Oh, that reminds me. I've got... Yeah, I didn't get all of the mushroom DIYs. I got most of them, and I got all the ones I really wanted. But I think I got maybe about 75%, and I was like, you know what? This is fine. I could time travel backwards or just get them next year. I'm okay with it. But I forgot that. Gullivar. He will not wake up. Oh, there we go. I tried to wake him up earlier and did it like, I poked him like 4 times and was just like, no, not right now. So. Hello. You're always all washed up, Gulliver. Okay. Yes, you know the drill. Yes. It's vanished. Yes, we will find it. Of course it's in a nearby ocean. Where else would it be? Is there room in my pockets? That's a good question. Yeah, sure. Although I could make some more. House. Feels weird to have my lights off, but I have the starry floor right now and the Aurora wallpaper. So yeah, that's what I wanted. It looks okay with the lights on too. It just looks really nice with them off, I think, sometimes. So I've got 6. That's 6 out of 10 pictures. I'm so close. But they're not there yet. Nope, that's the one. That's what I want. Okay. I need to just go drop those DIYs on the beach with my other ones, or sell them. I don't think they're terribly interesting ones. Maybe the cherry lamp, but no one wants a cardboard sofa. But that's not that much, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, the pictures, it's very random because after you get your villagers to a certain, uh, after you get your villagers to a certain friendship level, like numerically, um, you just kind of have to just keep giving them stuff. And it helps if the stuff is all of a certain value, so you're guaranteed to get gifts back. That's what this is. This is my gift beach, so it has all of my free DIY recipes for actual human visitors, and then I have these little custom benches with different wrapping paper colors for each villager. These 6 are the ones I already have the pictures from. This is random stuff that I intend to give to villagers but haven't wrapped up yet. And this is all the pre-wrapped gifts that I just haven't given out yet. And I use the color coding to help me figure out so that when I have 4 or 6 or 10 gifts, I remember which one is supposed to go to which villager. Sometimes it's things that I really think they'll like. Like Kyle really likes sort of punk and like music themed stuff. Sometimes it's really just I had 4 things and this one is yours. So I don't remember what's in any of these wrapped gifts. Gaston is my designated trash man. He gets all of the very random stuff that is just truly crap. He just kind of he's my trash man. I didn't like him, and I was like, "You're terrible. Go away, Gaston." And I wanted him to move off my island. But then once I decided he was my designated trash man, I'm like, "No, now you can never leave. You're my trash man, dang it." So, he lives over here. He's got all the yellow flowers. It's designated. He also has, because he's my trash man, he has a trash can and trash bags. Nothing if not on brand. Oh, and a very random, this weird spiky spear flag thing. He gets that too because, yeah. Yeah. I like the color coding. So like, Kyle is sort of goth punk music dude. He's got all the black flowers and stuff. They're not all single color like that. Like Ketchup's got the red and also the yellow. Flora is very multicolor. And then Fuchsia has 3 different colors, but in a pattern. Boomer kind of has just like one thing, but a lot of it. I tried to go things that kind of fit their personality because Boomer is lazy, so I'm like, he's just gonna have one thing and let it spread. But like Flora would want all the colors, and Fuchsia might be a little more tidy, and then Marina's gonna be a little more exact. With her layout, that kind of thing. Anyways, I'm actually wandering around to try to get to my swimming station. Because I don't keep my wetsuit, I just don't enjoy it all that much. I don't keep my wetsuit in my pockets. I keep them on my beach. And then I can also have my other gear so that I can do a full costume change. Boop, boop, boop. And today I think I'm feeling like the green. So, I really wish you could do... You can't put a wetsuit in the wand. And you can't wear a wetsuit over a wand outfit. Here, I'll show you. So we're almost ready. So, I've got some stuff on. If I wanted to, say, wear my princess outfit and then put my wetsuit on over that, you can't change clothes while you're transformed. You can't put your wetsuit on over that. And you can't include a wetsuit when you're editing your wand stuff. If you figure out a workaround, please let me know, because I would love to have that. But in the meantime, I just kind of lay pieces out. It could have been something that they hadn't meant to do and then they removed it. I do know when I've gone in to try to add... When I've, like, edit wand outfits, I've gone in to try and add one because you know, I'd like it, but blood in my pajamas. But like, there's no option in here for the wetsuits. They just don't exist. It's very sad. Cause yeah, I'd like to be fully suited up, but in the meantime, make it work. Oh, I forgot. I forgot I had these neon tights on underneath. Yeah, if you can figure it out, by all means, let me know. In the meantime, sometimes if I was really doing a lot of, not fishing, but swimming and diving, I would drop my extra gear on the rock here, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna head on in and find that communicator. Sometimes I've been lucky and it's been like the first thing and then I'm done, and then other times it's been like the 10th thing. Which I guess is just how it always goes. But it's a pearl oyster. It does feel a bit weird for it to be snowing and I'm going swimming. Like, this does not seem healthy. It's a regular oyster. Okay. I don't know why I have the patience for like complicated flower genetics that requires weeks and months of daily tending, but I just don't really feel like diving is very rewarding, but don't. It's fine. I'll do it, but it's very Minnesota to go swimming. Yeah, but do you go diving? Also, do you have coconuts in Minnesota? Well, okay, I know you have coconuts, but like coconut trees. Oh, I found the communicator! Right. What I should do is keep searching and find a scallop. Oop, that's not what I want. I should keep searching and find a scallop and get my daily pearl. This is one of my favorites, though. The enemy of my enemy is my frenemy. Some of the sea creature little reacts, especially, I feel like they kind of phoned it in. But then some of them they really knock out of the park, like a frenemy, and I'm like, yes, this is fantastic. I forgive you for phoning in the other ones. What the? I got a new thing! Yay! Alright, I get to go take that to Blathers and see if he's gonna freak out or not. Sometimes he does with the bug-like sea creatures, and sometimes he does not. Oh, come back here, come back here. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Fine, I can do it that way. Okay, okay, let's see how it is. Ah. No. Yeah. Oh. Almost. This is the exciting... The heck are you? That you are running away from me so much. Back here. Ah, there's another thing! No! Oh god. Now there are two of them! It's out of hand. I'm about to have to chase this 10 minutes because at this point it's personal. Do Do another U-turn, buddy. Come on. Face me. Oh. Nope. Ugh. Only I could dive instantly instead of that, like, 1 second little animation. Almost catching up. Nope. I will get you. You're going in my pockets. You... Oh, come on. Oh, 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 come here, come here, come here. Yes! Haha! I already have it. Ah, well. Hooray! It's a crab. Oh, well. That was fun. I was hoping that it would be something that I hadn't already gotten, because I think I'm still missing at least one other crab. I got the snow crab now, but I think there's like 4 or 5 crabs, or maybe... No, I think I got the lobsters already. Where am I? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go over to the secret beach. I will get this thing. I'm pretty sure I missed a scallop in there once. It had that sort of like slow movement that the scallops have. I got a mussel. It's been working out. Oh! No, no, no. We're not doing this again. Looks a different movement. That's interesting. Yeah, curve over. Curve over. Almost. Oh, come on. Fine, I'm gonna get this thing instead. Oh no, they're both moving. Oh, there's mantis shrimp. Yes, shrimply amazing. Oh, how nice. This thing waited for me. Fine. This thing instead. It's another oyster. I still got... Oh, crud. Yeah, no. No. Almost. Not sure I care enough about that thing to get it. Wait, didn't I just see... Oh, there it is. Now I don't know if this is the first thing or the second thing. Oh, this must be a second thing. Mussels don't move that fast. No, not gonna get it that time. Doing sort of a ziggy-zaggy thing, but... Ah! That looks like a scallop move. It's fast, So maybe that's a mantis shrimp. Oh, I keep pressing the dive button instead of the go faster button. No! Faster and then dive. That's not helping, is it? These things like to run away. Alright. Fine. Stay in the ocean. Am I on the other side yet? No, I'm not. Okay, great. Fine, I'll get this thing instead. Yes! Alright, scallop. Great, now we're really done. Hello, Pascal. Yes, you may have my scallop. I have a nice amount of the mermaid collection stuff, but I still would like more of it. Yes, lay some truth on me. Good talk, Pascal. I have been truthed. Today is a good day. One of my favorite things, if you follow Pascal long enough, after he swims away, you can actually see him eating his treat. Oh, it's another crab. See, it is. See if I can see it. Yeah, there he goes. Crack, crack, crack. Then he moves on with his life. Like, that's it. Chairs are tables for butts. That's very true. I want to know how he knows that elephants give good advice. Like, is this personal experience? Is this anecdotes? Like, what's the story there? I'm done. Oh, do I have pocket space for one more? I do have pocket space for one. Probably not anything I even want, but yeah, it's acorn barnacles. That's okay. Important thing is, I found the beach. Let's go find Gulliver. Oh, I gotta remember to buy some shovels. Shovels go here. But yeah. So like this section is all kind of like open. It's space, but it's all pathed over, and that's why I have to go through Ketchup's tiny other half of her front yard that isn't a concert space, is because I just have stuff and paths everywhere else. So Ketchup's front yard is the only place I have left for making snowboys. Okay. Oh wait, Gulliver's over here. There you are, pacing back and forth. As you do. Yar! I be finding it. Yay! Aw. Good. I don't think he ever runs out of puns. I think this game is secretly fueled by puns. I kinda gotta wonder, like, Why does Gulliver's crew keep coming back for him? Like, what does he provide that is worth coming back for? Yay! I'm gonna get something tomorrow. Alright, so I need to sell this. Made shoes. Mermaids don't wear shoes. I cannot hardly see those. They look like they have like little shells on them. Well. I think I like my water shoes better for this outfit. So go through the campsite. Gotta... Not mushroom season anymore. Campsite. I've got a little graveyard up here. It just has to... Ooh, and my bell tree. Oh, I forgot about that. I'll come back for those. In my little orange zone. I want a statue garden, but I've had terrible luck with red, and the only reason I have this statue is because a villager mailed it to me and then it was fake. I might crave the excitement, I don't know. It would be weird, but sure. Oh, I don't really need more statues yet. Red is another thing where I'm like, it'll happen when it happens, and it's fine whenever it does, but there's not really anything else that I need to put there right now. It's more just amusing that, like, I set that up when Red first started, thinking like, oh, this'll be where it is, and then it just hasn't quite worked out that way. All these back. Real question here is, am I gonna have to reset my outerwear because I have a custom design, and I don't remember the last time. Oh no, it does keep my custom design on. That's cool. It's very important to me. There is so room to put things here. This. Nope. Wrong thing. I do that a lot. There. Fine. We will do this the hard way. I got it from here. Why won't it go back here? What the heck? Standing here? Yeah, okay. I don't know why. Whatever. Collisions. The changing room is mostly just for appearances. I have used it every now and then, but I don't really need it. It's just there. Pretty happy with the way this little chunk looks, but these kind of things are just a little random. Someday I'll get back and really make it, like, beachy. But, in the meantime... I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it is 7:30 where I'm at, and I think that means for me I'm gonna call it a night for now. But thank you for joining me for a little bit of gardening, a little bit of Snowboy, bonus finding of Gulliver's Lost Communicator, and chasing random things. Kind of gonna stream, I don't really know, whenever. It's gonna be random, there's no schedule, so if I see you again, we'll see you, and otherwise, have a good night. Thanks for joining.